every scam baiter has his or her own special style or technique or the way they jerk these scammers around. And I'm no different. And I thought after doing this about a year or two, I thought I'd make a little video here and tell you kind of what my technique is, and you might enjoy it and might use it yourself when you talk to these thieves. So here we go. Whenever these people call me, I constantly interrupt and talk over them. I do that on purpose. I just want to make things as frustrating as possible. And I always try to get them off their script. They all have a set script they follow, and they want you to be docile and just follow along with it, and then they steal your money. So I always try to get them off the script. And like I said before, I talk over them, and I try to dominate the conversation. I interrupt them, I talk over them. I do it rudely, sometimes not so rudely, but I constantly try to dominate the conversation and get them off their script. I also insult them and say really outrageous things to them. I generally keep it pretty clean. I'm not one to use a lot of profanity anyway, but I do try to insult them whenever possible, and because you know what, they're calling me to steal my money, and they're doing the same to you, so they don't deserve very much respect in that regard. Like I said, the frustration part really gets to them. I really try to get under their skin and get them angry at me. I want them angry, and I want them to lose their temper, lose their cool, lose control. And if they do that, I try to get them to cuss at me. I try to get them so flustered and upset at me, they start cussing at me. And when that happens, I know I've really got them. I've really got them hooked in. I've been jerking them around, and it really upsets them. So I know when that happens, when they lose their cool and start cussing there, you got them pretty good. And then I always try to get them to hang up. I want them to hang up first. I generally won't hang up the conversation initially. Sometimes, they just keep droning on and so on and so forth, and they aren't even funny. So, I always try to keep it humorous and funny, by the way. So, this is a humorous channel. These people aren't humorous. They're deadly serious in trying to steal our money. But by mocking them and making fun of them is the least we can do to get back at them for trying to scam us out of our money and our hard-earned savings and get to our credit cards and everything else. So I try to get them to hang up in frustration and anger and cussing at me. And above all, I try to waste their time. I waste their time, so I figure if time with me is time not spent with somebody else who might be an innocent victim, and so if I can waste their time, I'm going to do that every time I possibly can. And by the way, I never give them accurate information. I always give them a fake birth date or fake age. I make up different names I give them. I'll never give them the same or correct information. I just don't do that, and I recommend nobody ever give them correct information as well. And above all, have fun. I have fun with these guys. I know they're calling to scam me. If I'm wasting their time, I'm not giving them any information they could use against me. And when I get them to hang up and cuss and they go away mad, that's what I want them to do. But all in the long run, I'm having fun doing this. And it's just kind of a fun hobby. And so if you want to do it, those are my techniques. They seem to work for me pretty good. And, I just do a lot of improv. I'll just make things up on the spur of the moment. And sometimes I have an idea what I want to say to these guys. But usually I don't. I just kind of make up and have fun and jerk them along. I don't use every video or every call that I get because some of them just aren't funny at all. And some of them are very short and they're just not even worth, making a YouTube out of it, a video out of it, so it's just not even doing it. So I try to put the funny ones on here, at least the funniest ones that I can get. And again, I don't generally call them back. Once in a while I may call them back. I used to do that. I haven't done that for quite some time. I just wait for them to call me, and when they do, I jerk them around. Oh, and by the way, also another bit of advice, a lot of the calls, a lot of these phone numbers are spoofed, so whatever comes up on your caller ID most likely isn't really their number. And it's a spoofed or a fake phone number. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, those are my techniques. I have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to keep doing this as long as they keep calling me. And, I'll just try to keep making fun of them and have fun with it. So anyway, thanks for watching this little video here on my particular technique as a scam baiter.